Parliament. Under Article 86, rights of President to send messages to houses and address the houses. Okay. 87. Under Article 87, special address by the President after each election of Lok Sabha. Speaker of Lok Sabha is given under Article 93. The election of Speaker is the date of election of Speaker is fixed by the President, and he can be removed by passing a resolution by absolute majority, which is given under Article 94. When Lok Sabha is dissolved, the Speaker doesn't vacate his office and continues till newly elected Speaker is till newly elected Speaker join take his charge. Speaker is head of Lok Sabha and his decisions are final in Lok Sabha. Speaker derive his power from three sources. First is constitution, second is rule of procedure, and third is parliamentary conventions. Speaker is head Speaker adjourns adjourn the house or suspend the proceeding of the house, and uh, if he sees the quorum is not present, which is 1/10 of the members. Okay, he Speaker cannot vote in any case of until there is a deadlock, and he allows a secret sitting in the house on the request of leader of opposition. He decides the nature of money bill, and he decides the matter of defection, and he decides on the matter of defection, and his decision is final. But this decision is under judicial review, can be challenged in the court. Okay, he appoints the chairman of all the parliamentary committees, and he himself, if he himself is chairman of business advisory committee, rule committee, general purpose committee. He is placed with the CGI in ranking, which is seventh higher. His ranking is higher than prime minister and council of ministers. Now let's see the deputy speaker of Lok Sabha. The date of election of deputy speaker is fixed by the speaker. He acts as speaker, and mm, whenever he is absent, whenever speaker is absent, deputy speaker acts as speaker. When uh, deputy speaker whenever deputy speaker joins any committee, then he becomes the chairman of that committee. Okay, so this is all about deputy speaker. And one more thing, speaker and deputy speaker voluntarily give up the nomination from the party whenever they join their offices, and later when they discharge from their offices, they can rejoin their party or any other party. Okay, and for this they will not be defected, comes under anti-defection law. And now speaker pro tem, the speaker is the speaker of last Lok Sabha vacate his office immediately before the first meeting of newly elected Lok Sabha. Then president appoint the senior most member of the senior most member of the Lok Sabha as pro tem speaker. Okay, now chairman of Rajya Sabha, which is given under Article 89. The Vice President of India is ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. He is not the member of the House. Deputy chairman, he is not he is not a subordinate of chairman. He is directly responsible for the Rajya Sabha. The office of leader of the House or leader of opposition uh, are not mentioned in the constitution. They are mentioned in the rule of procedure of the House and parliamentary status, while whip is not mentioned in nowhere. It is based on convention of a parliamentary government. Okay, now let's see the sessions of parliament which are given under Article 85. Mm, there are four there are which includes four things, which is summoning of session, adjournment signed die, and prorogation of the session. Okay, summoning of the session is done by president, which is maximum gap. It's maximum gap between two sessions cannot exceed more than 6 months, and must meet at least twice a year. There are three sessions. First is budget session between February and May, and second monsoon session between July and September. Third winter session between November and December. Okay. Now, second is adjournment motion. Okay, these are motions: summoning motion, adjournment sine die, and prorogation. Okay. So adjournment motion, this is the suspension of work for a specified time, which is maybe a day or a week or an hour. This is done by the speaker or the chairman of the house. Third is adjournment sine die. This is the termination of the session or a sitting for indefinite time of period. Fourth is prorogation, which is when business of session is completed and president issues the notification of prorogation of the session. Okay, this is it. And dissolution. First, automatic dissolution on the end of term of Lok Sabha, which is after fifth year. And second, whenever president is satisfied that uh, uh, he should dissolve the house, which is Lok Sabha, and he do that. And this is a irreversible process. Like if once dissolved, then it cannot be revoked. Okay. Lapsing of bill on dissolution of Lok Sabha. First, if bill is pending in Lok Sabha, then it will dissolve. Then after its dissolution, it will lapse. Second, if bill is passed by Lok Sabha but pending in Rajya Sabha, then it will also be lapsed. Okay. Okay. And if bill hold for joint sitting, then it will not lapse. If bill is pending in Rajya Sabha but not passed by Lok Sabha, then it will also not lapse. If bill is pending for president assent, then it will not lapse. If bill is returned for recommendation, then it will also not lapse. Okay, voting in the house given under Article 100, and rights of ministers and attorney general is given under Article 88.